She Who Awakens by Alina Chamberlain, Part 8, Chapter The Red Flags of Relation. Identifying destructive patterns and healthy boundaries. Understanding what a relationship should not be is as vital as knowing what it should be. A high-value partnership is a sacred exchange of energy, respect, and mutual growth. When a relationship devolves into manipulation, coldness, or coercion, it ceases to be a place of strength and becomes a source of depletion. To protect your fortress, you must be able to recognize the behavioral patterns that signal incompatibility, or, more seriously, psychological instability. This guide outlines the non-negotiables of a healthy union and teaches you how to maintain your sovereignty in the face of toxic dynamics. The transactional trap, commodity-money relations. A relationship should never become a marketplace. When the dynamic shifts into commodity-money relations, love is replaced by transactional manipulation. This is a destructive form of parent-child or merchant-consumer interaction. The manipulation of care. In transactional relationships, affection and care are used as bargaining chips. A woman might withhold sex, care, or kindness as a punishment if the man does not fulfill a financial or material demand. Conversely, a man might believe that by providing money or gifts, he has purchased the right to disregard your boundaries or feelings. The loss of spiritual investment. When everyone is satisfied merely by goods and money, the spiritual and emotional investment in the partnership dies. This creates a hollow shell of a relationship where neither partner is truly seen or valued for who they are, only for what they can provide. The void of intimacy, sex without connection. A healthy relationship requires a balance of physical desire and emotional companionship. When these become separated, the relationship loses its lock and key harmony. Service-based relationships. If your encounters consist only of sex without shared time, communication, or aftercare, kissing, caressing, and talking, you are not in a partnership. You are in a service-based arrangement. If a man avoids spending time with you outside of the bedroom, rushes the act, and leaves immediately or sends you away, he is using your body to satisfy a physical urge without any interest in your soul. The cold official meeting. Similarly, if you only meet for formal dinners or events without any desire for physical touch or affection, a profound coldness has entered the union. A man who truly wants to be with you will always find a minute to contact you and will seek physical proximity, a touch on the back, a held hand, a kiss, regardless of his busy schedule. Psychological pressure and the manic personality. The presence of psychological or physical pressure is an immediate signal of an unhealthy and potentially dangerous attraction. Psychological violence, sarcasm, humiliation, and constant insults are tools used to suppress your will and destroy your self-esteem. A partner who uses these methods is seeking to control you rather than grow with you. Manic desires and stalking. Manic behavior such as constantly following you, standing outside your door, or bombarding you with desperate questions is a sign of a codependent or even psychopathic personality. This is not love, it is an obsession that stems from an internal void in the other person. The epileptoid and the narcissist. Beware of the epileptoid personality type, who is irrationally jealous and fixated on past slights. They may worship you one moment and threaten self-harm the next to manipulate your emotions. These histrionic displays are red flags of deep instability. The shadow of addiction and disappearance. A healthy relationship is consistent. One of the most common signs of a troubled partner is the unexplained disappearance. The gambler and the addict. Men struggling with hidden addictions, such as gambling, stock market obsession, or substance abuse, often cycle through periods of intense attention followed by weeks of silence. These men may be highly intelligent, but they are emotionally infantile. They disappear into their binge and reappear only when they need emotional or financial rescue. This cycle creates a codependent enabler role for the woman that must be avoided. The mastery of reciprocal sex. Sex should never be one-sided, where the man receives pleasure while the woman is left used and unfulfilled. This is a fundamental violation of the partnership contract. The myth of obligation. Many women have been taught to treat sex as a duty to prevent cheating or simply to have children. This often leads to faking orgasms or masking dissatisfaction. If he only cares about his own climax and falls asleep without acknowledging your needs, he is ignoring your interests in the most intimate way possible. Harmonious reciprocity. In a She Who Awakens union, the goal of sex is mutual pleasure. While a woman may not experience an orgasm in every act, 50% is biologically normal. The experience should always be pleasurable and grounded in love. The energy exchange. You give him the energy of love, acceptance, sensuality, and warmth, and he gives you the energy of life, security, physical vitality, and biological nourishment. When you learn to receive pleasure and prioritize your own climax, you teach him that your needs are equal to his. This creates a virtuous cycle where he strives to be the hero of your pleasure, further strengthening your bond. Reflect on your current relationship. Is it an exchange of life and love, or a transaction of goods and services? Discover the secrets to nurturing your lifestyle and love style at Wish for Love. The electronic version of all chapters from the full book She Who Awakens by Alina Chamberlain can be found at wishforlove.org.